Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoffs, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Russell. Gets rid of it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. A tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. play coming up. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown! As they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal upcoming. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Panthers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
Bringing it out. It's King. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking downfield, it's Russell. He finds the running back in the flat. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to put it down and run. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Design quarterback run. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, on a slant route, you like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
With the catch, it's Barry Johnson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Receivers are bunched together. It's a shotgun run call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Finds his man. It's McClellan. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He keeps it on the design run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab near the sticks. It's McClellan. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Pulls it in. It's McClellan. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll hand it off. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Pitt getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play. That's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Russell. Escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Press coverage now from these DBs. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own.
They'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. He's got a receiver wide open here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. long drive. Here's play number 9. Send the back in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The quarterback takes it in himself.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback, seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Allen. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the force, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end, it's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Panthers up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Touchdown, Pitt. This offense really clicking.
A great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Russell. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pittsburgh on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. The reception hits about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Oh, my gosh. It's a tough break here. That could be a game-sealing safety. A huge play that now makes this a 2-possession game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Big throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 4th down tries so far. They'll try it again here. checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. With the catch, it's McClellan. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Be brought down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Panthers' offense is on the move now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Leaning on the run game here late. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Picks up the first and is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. Thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long on the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
He knocks it through with confidence. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. Football comes out. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, a really entertaining game. Came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.